Hello everyone, welcome to Zeedam Astrology. This video is about dealing with the September transit of grahas or planets for 2021, and it's a brief analysis or synopsis as we say, and join me for a brighter day with Vedic Astrology to guide you over the sea of life. I always remind you to visit me at Zeedam Astrology, where we can get your Patra readings or Kundali birth chart reports, where you can subscribe, share, sign up. You get your tarot spreads, your runes, your chakras, your crystals. Customized reports are there waiting for you, so visit me at zeedamastrology.com. Here we have the Kundali for September 2021, where the transit of grahas can be seen. You can see that planets like Uranus, Neptune, Pluto has not really moved. In fact, they have not moved. And Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu and Ketu remains in their position. They also have not moved any degree, and they have remained in their signs and will continue to do so. We have Moon here in Gemini, and Moon for the month of September is going to give us a little relief in how we think and what we want to not stress about, as it were, because Moon will be Virgotama for 16 days of the month of September, and that's like more than 50%. So we'll get a relief from probably thoughts that pull us down, from thoughts that are not good for us to think about or good for our mental capacity for this month. And Moon is not the only one that is going to be Virgotama. We have the Sun being Virgotama for 2 days of this month, which is the 1st and 2nd. We have Venus being Virgotama from the 2nd to the 8th, so that's the first week. And then we have Mercury being Virgotama from the 16th to the 30th. So our speech, our communication, our networking, our social interactions may very well get a boost this month in terms of being able to complete communication, being able to speak with people that we have not been speaking to for the longest while for various reasons. And we can probably have some enjoyment that the luxuries that Venus wants to give us can be probably accessed from the 2nd to the 8th, depending on Venus's placement in our natal chart and how he behaves in your personal Kundali. So that there are some things to look forward to, there are some things that we can enjoy and communicate with for the month of September. This is a flashcard that I've created that just gives me a little insight and upfront interaction with the sign of Leo. And it tells me some basic points that Sun is the ruler of Leo. It's a fixed sign with a Lord Shiva energies. The tarot card is Strength, where we have the themes of confrontation, crossroads, inner strength. And this is where Mercury might come through, that we have the strength to confront something or someone. The something might be a personal issue. The someone might be someone from your friend circle, from your social networking circle, someone from any one of those social media that you are probably privy to or party to, so that we deal with communication through our strength in the month of September. And Sun is all about the power, father figure, government, leader. So therefore your interactions may also fall within this. But the Ajna chakra here will help you and guide you in terms of having that intuition as to how you approach people and whom you approach. We have a saying here that everybody know which tree to climb. And this might be the issue with us this month for September, that we will know which tree to climb so that we are not taken taken aback or fall down, because the branches will fall. They can't hold us, so that they have thorns that we didn't see, you know. Look at that and understand what is happening with communication this month. And the luxuries, you know, we may not be able to see the luxuries in this part of the month, because Leo is in the invisible half of the zodiac, in the Dharma trine, and results cannot easily be seen in the material world. So it is probably a personal satisfaction that you will enjoy through Venus. You will enjoy in this first week from the 2nd to the 8th some of the luxuries that you have accumulated, or some of the luxuries that others will allow you to share, so that at the end of the day, you know, these are some of the things that we use to guide us in analyzing your kundali, your birth chart. Okay, we're also looking at Virgo in this respect, and Virgo has Mercury as its ruler. And Mercury, remember, is all about reasoning, analytical ability, communication. And the planet or Graha Mercury is currently in Virgo, so that your speech, your analytical ability, your reasoning are all enhanced here, because Mercury is home and he's very comfortable, you know. And this is a grounded earth sign that is very realistic and very stable, and it's material in focus, and you know, it has that support and that enabling degree that will help you through. The Hermit is all about soul searching and prudence, and we all know that too much information can be corrupted, you know, because there's something lost in translation when we have a lot of information. So this is some of the lessons that we have to look at in terms of what is happening with the planets in the particular zodiac sign and how they impact and affect us. And the chakra here is the Vishuddha chakra, which is the throat chakra, and that in itself is all about communication. So communication is really key for you in September, and you need to understand how you communicate, why you communicate, and to whom, you know. And as I said before, you may be able to communicate to someone you haven't seen in a long time, or something that has been delayed for a long time, and that your communication will be clear, concise, and complete for this month of September 2021. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing for you. That's a blessing for those around you. And blessings and Virgotama placements for September month is really a good thing that will assist us in our luxuries and communication. We are going to wrap up now in terms of the Kundali and the transit for September 2021, and I'd just like to draw your attention here to these 7 planets that are retrograde. Now Rahu and Ketu are continuously retrograde, as we know. They go anti-clockwise to everything else. But we have 5 more planets retrograde right now, and these 7 planets here make up more than 50% of the planets that are on the zodiac that we look at in Vedic astrology. So that tells you something in itself, that this month is a chance to rethink, redo, regurgitate what is right, not what is wrong in your life. You know, you get a chance to continue some actions that you weren't able to complete. You get a chance to continue some actions that you would have wanted to start but didn't get to start. And remember, I tell you that when planets are retrograde, it's like a bow and arrow. They are taking that step back, but they are pulling that arrow, that when they let it go, the strength that it's going to come at to you, it's going to be fierce, it's going to be, you know, powerful. So that we need to understand that right now we can take a breather and we have a chance to redo, but that direct action is coming in October for Jupiter and Saturn. So that what are the houses of Capricorn and Aquarius for you in your chart? What does that mean for us in October when this arrow comes back straight at us? It's no longer retrograde. So get your chart, understand your chart and the potential that can be happening for you. And this is what I continuously say. You know, we are in August going into September, and October is around the corner, so that we have that heads up as to what may or may not be happening to us, and we can take evasive action or take steps that we can confront it. And we just went through Virgo, where the hermit is all about confrontation, you know, that we have to look at it. So that Virgo is telling us that the confrontation is coming. You know, it's coming, and it may be coming in the month of October, when Saturn and Jupiter are no longer retrograde. So this is the heads up that Vedic astrology is giving us, you know. And when I speak about Venus being Virgotama, Venus is going to be Virgotama from the 16th to the 30th. No, the 2nd to the 5th, and then from the 5th to the 8th. But that would be Venus in Libra, because Venus moves to Libra from the 5th of September, right, to Chitra, then Swati, then Vishaka. And Libra is the sign ruled by Venus, so that he is going to be very comfortable there, very comfortable, and to dispense the significations of, you know, beauty, art, culture, enjoyment, pleasures, you know, family assets, landed assets, so that you are going to deal with that good part of Venus from the 2nd to the 8th in Libra. And this is what we have to look forward to for September in the first week. In Leo, we have Sun and Mars, and Sun and Mars remain combust because they follow the same 3 nakshatra for the entire month of September. And at the end of the month, they move to Virgo, they change signs because they go to Hasta Nakshatra. So that there's a lot of movement for this month. There's a lot of movement in the planets and in the signs, and that is going to have us hopping from one thing to the next and changing our minds, or being fixated in our actions, because Mercury is in a fixed sign in Virgo, his own home, and it's a dual sign. So that is where the change might come, because, you know, it's a dual sign where you can be flexible, where you can do one thing today and want to do another tomorrow, or still want to do the same thing tomorrow. So these are some of the things that we are looking forward to in September 2021, and it's going to be a good time, but a hectic time. I always thank Bhagwan. Through his blessings, I am able to do this video, to share my knowledge with you, and for him to guide me, to give you the potential of your Kundali, your birth chart, your transit results, and what the planets mean for you. I thank you very much for joining me. I thank you for subscribing, signing up, and sharing my videos. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.